Hi Scorpio, welcome. It is time for your February general reading. This is a general reading for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of February. So we ask that the universe provide messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Scorpios out there for this month of February. Grateful, thankful for the spirit of the tarot, bringing the messages forth from the universe. Grateful, thankful for the messages for the greatest and highest good. Did you see my feather? It just totally flew up. All right, so somebody's ready to squash somebody. All right, what is going on? New opportunities. That's good. New opportunities that you do not see. So I feel like you come out, Scorpio, as this emperor. You know, it's like you got everything under control. And whatever it was that was going to come out, that was going to bring out some instability, something that you've been hiding, I feel like you squashed that. Like you made sure that that's not going to happen. But there's something you didn't see. You did miss something in that whole scenario. So for whoever that is, I think you need to go back and check your work. Something is not right. And for some of you, your boss or somebody, again, here comes this Hermit. So there might be a Virgo involved, somebody who is a little bit more reserved, not very open-minded. I am feeling like there's a work scenario going on with you, you know, where somebody's not seeing your worth. Even though you're doing everything for them to see how valuable you are. But I feel like somebody's being very arrogant about what they can do and what they're able to do. But I think there's a lot of eyes watching you, and there's somebody like the big guy is really got their eye on you, and they're seeing really how valuable you are. There you have it. Oh, those are too many cards. All right, let's see. What's your present situation? Here, Scorpio. What's your present situation? Yeah, again, I feel like work. You need to be on alert at work. You might have, you know, there could be somebody who, I think they're waiting for you to trip up. This can be somebody who comes across as if they've got your back, but they really don't. It's almost as if something comes up, they will throw you under the bus. And I think this King of Pentacles would do that. Because, you know, they're sneaking around, they're doing something. There could be a little embezzling, some money going out. I am getting a sense of this workplace with, you know, these are, you know, the important people in an operation. You know, so whether that's a CEO, and then these are, you know, the supervisors, or they're, you know, some kind of boss figure, an authority figure. You know, there's something going on that you're not seeing regarding your work, your job. Because they're really looking at you and evaluating your worth. And they're not telling you something. So a few of you, okay, and you know, look, this is just a tarot reading. A few of you, I think you should be ready for what's to come, because they may be talking about laying you off and they're not going to tell you, or they're going to get rid of you, something of that nature. So just get a heads up, all right? All right, what don't you see coming? Yeah, get a heads up. Because you might, if you have the feeling that something's about to go down, I would prepare yourself to move on. With that Knight of Wands. All right. All right, what sits above you, Scorpio? So, meanwhile, back at the ranch. So, I think somebody got really angry at you. Or, you feel like they made you look at a side of you that you didn't like to see. And you don't want to even talk to this person. But I think you're left with whatever it was that they said to you. What are you going to do with it? because I think there was some shadow stuff that was played along with this person. But here, you know, what's hanging over your head, though, is a toxic energy. It's like when you go to do things, I think you should be very clear on how you're approaching work or your relationships, you know, because there's something that you're doing that's in the shadows that I think you need to cut out. And quite possibly by the full moon, this may actually happen, because you have the ability to let go of this energy. Because I almost get the sense that you're ready to fight the devil. No. So the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups with this Four of Wands reversed, with the Eight of Swords reversed, followed by the Two of Cups. All right, Scorpio, let's talk about this. So a relationship, and this could be a very toxic relationship that you are connected in. I think there's been a lot of emotional disconnect. And I feel like this is a whole other download for probably a whole other Scorpio. So please take what works, leave what does not. But I feel like there's a relationship you've been really caught up in. I mean, this is one where, yeah, you two have this really intense connection where you go back in past lives a billion times. I think it's time for you guys to learn your lesson and move on. You know, because new opportunities are waiting for you. But as long as you hang on to a relationship that is unrequited, so to speak, it's going to keep you from moving on. And I think you're ready to move on to more stable grounds. Yeah, it's time to end a cycle with someone so that you can truly be in your power and who you are. So I think you're really looking at a dark side of yourself for right now. But I think it's a very necessary one if you want to manifest your dreams. Because you do have this Emperor energy, which this Emperor energy, I mean, this is somebody who is in control, has their kingdom before them, you know. Everything is as you designed it. Life is as you designed it. But whatever this toxic energy is, I feel like you see it, you can focus in on it, and you can deal with it. Now, there's somebody you're not talking to right now. I mean, not even in any way, shape, or form. And this could be somebody at work. And they might be saying something that you're going along and you just don't see it coming. Because they're not letting you in. So the other scenario I have is that if you are in a business and there's more than one of you, there's 3 or 4, you know, supervisors or bosses or whatever, they're not telling you something. They're keeping you out of the loop. You're not part of like what they want. So again, I'm feeling like you need to prepare yourself for, you know, some kind of news at work that is not going to be very good. But it would probably open some new doors that you're refusing to open because you are so trapped in this cycle with this person. Yeah, there is a new beginning for you. So just be aware when one door closes, another one opens. And we did see that 4 of Wands reversed. So yeah, there is a door closing. So you can't be anxious about what's about to go down. You just need to be prepared. Because this news, it's going to throw you. You know, so I'm warning you. It's like this is gonna, you're not gonna expect it. One day you're gonna walk in, they're gonna be like, excuse me, but we don't want you anymore. Okay, so February, it's just a matter of time. See, I do not see this going anywhere. There's no future in the company you're with or where you're working. I just don't see that working out for you. Again, bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups reversed. So this is about structures, this 4 of Swords. I mean, it's like it's going to leave you confused and a little unsettled. And this might be a relationship you're involved with, you know, something. But definitely there's a whole new cycle about to emerge for you. Endings and beginnings. All right, anything else for our Scorpios? Woo. All right, let's see. Those cards look like... See, I feel like there's something they're not telling you. They're pretending everything is really good. So I'm going to say this to you. If you feel like there's something going on behind closed doors, there is. But I think you also need to have your own behind the scenes closed doors, you know, so that no matter what hits you, you're ready. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any point in you trying to, like, you know, beg for this to work again or not work. So yeah, I think this is a heavy theme for you this month. And again, this could be work, this could be a relationship. I am picking up work. This is general reading. So what else do we have? Yeah, 4, your structures are shifting. Very much so. And I think you're having a hard time letting go of, you know, things that are holding you back from moving forward. Because there is this forward motion that wants to come your way, but, you know, you got to close doors and put some ends to some cycles that no longer serve you. All right, let's get some advice for all of our Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Advice for our Scorpios at this time. Grateful, thankful, dear universe, for the advice for our Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Nope, doesn't want to give it to us. All right, let's cut the deck. 2. Yeah, I think that you can't pretend anymore that the end is near. Right? You just can't. All right, dear universe, advice for our Scorpios. Anything you want to come out for our Scorpios? Cards of advice for our Scorpios regarding this spread, dear universe. What cards do you have? Yeah, so I feel like it's time. You need to hold on financially. Watch your pennies. You know, don't be very frivolous. Just, you know, hold on. There's, I think, a lot of opportunity behind you. This door, yeah, it's going to close. Again, this is a tarot reading, all right? But I think it's just a matter of time. I feel like the source of a lot of what goes on is somebody who was extremely jealous of you and may have sabotaged you. Comes to mind, like they didn't have your back. But I think you gain control. You gain control. You know, so don't be tempted to go back to something that needs to go away, because once this is gone, then you're going to be forced to manifest exactly what it is you need. So, yeah, sometimes, you know, endings are really difficult, and I think that's where you are with this. But I think there's better things coming your way. You know, better offers, things you're going to love to do. So it's just a matter of time, Scorpio, all right? So that's what I've got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, terrific. And if it didn't, that's okay. You know, more readings are coming. So until then, blessed be. Bye now.